speaking of freedom, I just had this idea, like if I did my own holy yagna fires, what if I requested like if I do reincarnate, like put in requests of like what I want in my next life. There's like I don't want to mind why if I'm born into a yogi family, the people that I want, I'll meet again. I don't know, just put my whole request. I wonder if I did that consistently, if I could get what I wanted in my next life. Kind of like burn it. I don't know. I don't know if it would work, but I was thinking it's worth a try. Or maybe my frequency will be so high I get to go where you're going, Vedagurudev, but I want to have more control over it.
Yeah, that's a good thing to inspire about. I never really thought about it. Maybe you could leave clues for yourself, so when you go and before the council of elders and before you sign your soul contract, you have some conditions in your soul contract.
Yes.
I want to be born to a yogic family. I want to pick up where I left off on the spiritual path. You know, I think the mind wipe might be mandatory in my opinion, because if you knew who you were, it'd be too overwhelming, right? And you wouldn't evolve. Maybe, you know, I don't know. Maybe not. So yeah, maybe leave some clues for yourself. So when you get to that point, you know, you have some clues. Oh yeah, I remember. So if I'm going to make a soul contract to come back, these are the conditions, right? Same like you would negotiate, you know, or your lawyer would negotiate. These are the conditions of the contract, right? I'll agree to this, but you have to agree to this, right? So
yeah,
that would be interesting. I would like to know what would be the outcome of that. Like, if they would accept that, or they'd be like, oh, we got a good one here. Most people just rubber stamp it. Like Paul said, the auto pen, right? This person wants conditions, right?
Yeah, I think I'm going to do
this
that.
is more highly evolved and more enlightened, right? Like they came prepared, right? No auto pen here, no rubber stamp here, right? This person came prepared, right? It was the 3D physical Maya delusional world was so dense and so difficult and so much suffering. If I'm going to reinsert myself into that, I want to have some conditions, right? No auto pen, rubber stamp here, you know? You meet my conditions, I'll consider it. You don't, I'm staying home. Are you feeling spiritually lost? Like you've tried everything, YouTube videos, online courses, even meditation apps, but still something is missing? Wondering, is this all there is? The world is loud and chaotic, and your soul is overwhelmed, craving inner peace, but you can't find your way back to yourself. This is exactly why I created the Kriya Yoga Masterclass and my proven soul coaching system to help people just like you. This isn't a video you watch and forget. It's a daily spiritual lifeline that brings you back to your soul. So if you're done feeling lost and you're ready to start transforming, then come join us. This is more than a course. This is your lifeline. Go to kriyayogamasterclass.com.
Okay. She says that the problem of this request, Veronica, even if it works, how would you know? Because every time we come back, we have that well of forgetfulness. And that's how this realm of earth is designed to be. Well, I've been thinking about that. And I think I remember things through my dreams. Because I analyze my dreams and I feel like I get answers. And I'm starting to... I have a good feeling of who I used to be in several lives. So maybe, I don't know, maybe I won't know, but maybe somehow I'll follow the breadcrumbs and I will. I was thinking dreams are a good way for me to remember. I don't know, maybe I'll find my teachers earlier on. So, but that's a good question. Yeah.
Yeah, that is a good question, you know? Like, even if you do strategically praise some breadcrumbs or some notes for yourself, how would you know? Because the slate would be wiped clean, so you would forget that also. But I like what you said, Veronica. Lately, I've been getting a lot of deja vu, almost on a daily basis. Like,
yeah.
I've been here, I've been in this situation, so I kind of feel the same way. Like, it's a little glimpse of where you came from, or how would I know this in this life. I've never been to this place. I've never been in this situation. How would I know exactly what to do? And then why do I feel so comfortable in a uncomfortable situation? You know, probably because I've been here. I've done this before. And when you raise your awareness or your consciousness, you more attune yourself into these higher frequencies, or like some people would say, you tune into the Akashic record, or you remove the static from your radio dial so you can get a clear divine signal. So I feel the more sadhana I do, the more clearer my radio signal is. The less distractions, the less static I have on my radio signal. So I get like little breadcrumbs or signposts on the path, like, you know, keep going. You're going the right direction, or don't go in this place. It didn't work out last time well. So it's almost like my spirit guides are kind of, I always say Babaji is driving my car. I'm just watching Babaji drive me around. And I also say Babaji is 2 years ahead of me. So like, no matter what happens in this world, Babaji, you know, I call it spiritual wrestling. Like, it's predetermined. Babaji already knows, like, all right, don't do it, Vedagurudev. Didn't work out that way. I'm not going to interfere, but let me give you some breadcrumbs, and maybe you do it better this time. So
Yes.
In this life, now that I'm back on the path of Kriya Yoga, I'm not married to my sadhana or my spiritual practice. I'm ready to adjust and pivot and change course no matter what, right? So
Yeah.
even though I love Babaji, if Archangel Michael shows up tomorrow, I love him too, right? Like, I'm open to all ideas. I'm not going down with the ship, right? What do they say in America? Blue no matter who, right? So no matter how evil you are or bad you are, I'm still blue, right? Not me.
Yeah.
I'm going to pivot and change course and change direction. So I'm open to all spiritual traditions, all enlightened beings. So like I told the story before, when I had a darshan with Archangel Michael and the Seraphim and all the angels, I was open to it. I was like, well, I don't invoke you, or I don't call you, but love you the same as all the deities I invoke. So yeah, so I would say we get kind of inspiration, but yeah, I'm open to anything, right? Because this physical, dense Maya delusional world is so difficult. Like, I'm trying to go as far as I can and get off the hamster wheel as much as I can. And by the grace of God, hopefully I have a Santa Claus list of thousands of people I helped. Hit the sound effect, Veronica. There you go. And I'm so undeniable that they have to open the pearly gates. Babaji has to accept me in his campfire. So that's kind of how I look at it. But I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not married to my ideas. I'm willing to adjust and pivot and change course. You know, some yogis do one kriya their whole life. Not me. I want a smorgasbord, a buffet, right? If sometimes when you do a kriya, you come to a point where you feel a click, where it doesn't resonate with you no more.
Yeah.
It's almost like you're kicking a dead horse, you know?
Yeah.
You've mastered it. Like, okay, yeah, I felt the click. I'm going to go on to another kriya and let's master that one and that one, that one, that. So, you know, I don't want to be set in my ways, or I don't want anybody's rules to become my rules. So I would just, pivot and change course directions, because who wants to come back to this Maya delusional world? I don't want to be like one of these babies when they're born. Like when my daughter was born, they were like, what happened? How'd I get here? What's going on? Oh,
yeah.
No, I'm back, you know? So I don't want to come back. So hopefully this is the last rodeo you see Vedagurudev, you know?
Yeah. Like God a Vedagurudev defined as a Vedagurudev. How did you say it? Well, you don't want to be defined, confined, or defined.
It's hard for me to say it because it's like put myself in the same boat as God, right? So I usually say it with God, so it's kind of awkward for me.
Me too.
Vedagurudev confined. No,
Defined is
Vedagurudev defined is a Vedagurudev confined, right?
confined.
Like, yeah. So it's
Well,
hard to put yourself in that spot,
yeah.
right? Like, no, that's the seat for the source, not for
Yeah, it was
Vedagurudev.
weird for me to say it. But I was, if everything is infinite, possibly you might go beyond Kriya Yoga. There might be something that's beyond Kriya Yoga. So yeah, you're always, you know,
and
you're
that's
always
perfectly
continuing.
fine. Like Yukteswar said when he gave Yogananda a darshan, right? He said he was in a higher astrological plane where it's blissful, and he does his Kriya Yoga practices there, but he's learned more uplifting practices. So as yogis, we pivot, we change course, we change direction. So if there's some more highly evolved practices and Kriya Yoga, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
You feel like something inside you is quietly breaking down, like you've tried all the right things, meditation apps, self-help books, endless YouTube rabbit holes, but nothing matters. The emptiness just stays. The world keeps spinning faster. You are drained by the noise and pressure of it all. You are not broken. You are just disconnected from your soul. And that's exactly why I created the Kriya Yoga Masterclass and my proven soul coaching system. This isn't another feel-good video that fades by tomorrow. This is a living spiritual practice, a step-by-step system to heal yourself within. So if you're exhausted from searching, I invite you to take the first step. Go to kriyayogamasterclass.com.
When you said about the deja vu, I was thinking about the Mandela effect and how weird that was. And I was a big James Bond fan. So I remember the scene where that you had that big guy like Lurch guy and he had like the metal teeth. And
Yeah.
then at the end of the movie, the girl like smiles at him and she has braces on. I remember that because that was kind of the whole point.
Yeah.
He has like metal teeth and so did she.
Right.
And then now the braces are gone. I'm like, what just
Yeah.
happened? Did we go down? We went, shifted timelines, and that's on one timeline that might not have turned out so well for us.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
it makes you
I
wonder.
remember that movie. It was called Moonraker, right?
Yeah.
And I remember that guy Jaws. He had metal teeth, and I actually remember that scene. She had braces and smiled back. That's not there no more.
I don't think so. I think now it's just her plain old white teeth.
Yeah, what would be the sense of that? The whole
Yeah.
movie was I have metal teeth, I love you, and you have metal teeth,
Yeah.
I love you. So let's be together, right?
Yeah. Two peas in a
Now
pod.
it's just like I have metal teeth and you smile back at me. Makes no sense.
Yeah.
So I don't know. There's a lot of crazy stuff out here, like I don't know. I can't make sense out of any of it, So who knows what's going on in this crazy Maya delusional world, Like I always say when my guru said, you have the energy and the, how would he say this? The mouthpiece to resonate with people in the Maya delusional world. So you can't stay here. You need to help people in the Maya delusional world. And I was like, no. Oh my God. Wow. This is gonna be painful.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to use all my Kriya yogic power, all my Shakti, all my prana to overcome this because it's a war zone. It's a minefield down there in the Maya delusional world. So yeah, but I'm trying to make the best out of it. I'm trying to put a smile on my face, but there's always a bunch of stuff you see and you're like, I remember that movie Moonraker when I was growing up. It was like in the 80s. And I was like, yeah, that guy Jaws, big guy with, beating up on James Bond. And he had metal teeth and he would bite metal and bend it or whatever. And then, I remember that scene at the end of the movie. It was like the highlight of the movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have metal teeth. And no one loves me, but you have metal teeth and you love me. So let's get together, right? A match made in outer space, Moonraker.
Yes.
So, Yeah, I mean, there's so much craziness and so much delusion and narrative and psyops and attack on your consciousness. It's overwhelming. So, like I always say, if you need some help, join our Kriya Yoga School.
Yeah.
You know, at least subscribe to at Vedagurudev. At least support us and get us over 1,000. We're getting very close. So put us over the top. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Vedagurudev, 100% free. Go to freekriyayogamasterclass.com, 100% free. And if you want to take it to the next level, join our Kriya Yoga family, kriyayogamasterclass.com. So, yeah, if you need some tools to help you overcome this Maya delusional 3D physical world, I know I definitely need it. Even in my
there she is,
higher
no
consciousness
braces.
state.
Can you see it?
Oh, you can see it?
I can't see
that's
it.
not how I remember the movie. No? Yeah, like that's a perfect example. Like it's so much craziness and lying minds out here and so many fake stories. Like they're always pulling the rug from you. They're always Lucy pulling the football, right? You're crazy. You don't remember Moonraker? She didn't have braces. She had white teeth. No braces. That was the point of the movie. That was the arc of the movie, right? You're crazy. No, you're crazy.
You're
she had
crazy.
braces. I remember. I was in the movie theater. I remember that. That was like, oh yeah, that's a good scene. I like that. That's how they wrap up the movie and the end of the movie. So yeah, there's so many landmines. There's just so many psychic attacks and so many rug pulls and Lucy pulling the football. Just get you some kind of techniques, you know, from somewhere, you know. If you resonate with Kriya Yoga, we're here. We got you. If you resonate with another spiritual tradition, that's perfectly fine, you know. No pressure, but I'm just saying, get you something because it's a total minefield. Even me, in my highly evolved, enlightened state or whatever you want to call it, higher consciousness, aware state, when I go out, like when I came to the beach today, I really go, all right. Going out into the world. There's going to be motorcycles in Thailand. They're going to be driving crazy. They're going to be loud. They're going to probably try to hit my car 5 times before I get to the beach. Let me put up my shield, my Kavacham shield mantra. Let me energize all my deities in my car so they clear the path. And thank you for Kriya Yoga because it's overwhelming if you don't have some tools in your toolbox. That is for sure. So
yeah.
I thank God for Kriya Yoga, Babaji every day because without these tools, I'd be totally lost in the sauce and I'd be totally on the verge of going insane, you know?
Yes.
about to jump off the bridge, you know, if it wasn't for Kriya Yoga right about now. So I have compassion. I understand. I'm not one of these blissed out yogis who haven't been where you've been. I've been exactly where you've been. I treated my body like an amusement park. So if you need help, we're here to help. So all the information is on the screen.
Right there. Yeah, I feel like Kriya Yoga is like a way of life because this world tries to gaslight me. And
True.
I'll feel happy at home. I'm doing, you know, my thing. And then as soon as I go outside, like, I'm like, you guys I feel like I'm going insane. This world is crazy. Like,
you ain't kidding. There's so many. It's like a war zone out here. It's like, I feel like I'm in a video game, like navigating, like, oh, there he is. I got to turn to the right. What? Watch out for that motorcycle. You know, it's like, it's overwhelming. But if you have a calm disposition, you'll have the tools to overcome this Maya delusional world. But it's a lot for sure. You know.
So this might sound selfish, but I want to raise my frequency so I have more quality people around me. I attract higher vibrational people. If that were, I just want to raise it as far as I can because you attract the people in the same vibration as you. So I was just like, I want to go as high as I can. Like, I mean, everybody's beautiful, but I just want to get the best people around me. Like,
yeah, I understand completely. Yeah, I would say to raise your vibration, just radiate love and happiness. As soon as you wake up with a big smile on your face. help as many people as possible, love as many people as possible, just radiate that glow, you know, like we taught in our school. Do right turn circles, repair your aura, so you kind of radiate, you kind of glow, you vibrate with that positive information, you know, that positive glow, that radiance, that vibration. Try to channel the sun through your pranayama techniques to nourish that and uplift you no matter what happens in the world. Like I always say, even if it's the end of the world, don't let nothing shake your samadhi. So just no matter what anybody does outside you, you have no control over. So just, you are the king of your castle, and you make your castle as beautiful and blissful as possible. So nobody's emotions attached to you, you know, like energy vampires can't suck your energy because you have your shield up. So you're like, no matter how much you try to get me to lower my frequency or lower my consciousness, I'm not going, right? I'm going up. I'm not going down. So every day is a test as a yogi, my guru always used to say, right? Or yogini, right?
Yeah.
When you go out in the world, it's going to test you. And it always tests you, right?
Yeah.
It's always hiding behind that tree over there. It's always something to get under your skin and dance around. And, you know, it's frustrating. It's overwhelming, you know? Sometimes you just can't feel like you can't get ahead. Like, come on, give me a break, you know? You shine some light on me, you know?
I feel like I'm from another planet. Like I don't belong here. Right.
Oh, I agree with you totally. I definitely don't feel attached to anything here, right? I have a picture of my cave next to my bed, and it's like, you know, shedding a tear, going to sleep. One day I'm coming home. When my time in jail is over, I'm coming home.
Yeah. Like what?
But yeah, I definitely don't feel like I belong, you know? I mean, I tried everything in my power to tell my guru I don't belong and I want to stay here, but you know, these higher enlightened beings, they're playing 3D chess. They see the chessboard way ahead of me. So, you know, you might not understand this in the present moment, but you'll understand it later. And more of the pieces of the puzzle fitting together, right? Like we've had the Kriya Yoga School for over a year now. I never thought that was possible. Our students are seeing profound benefits, and you know, by practicing Kriya Yoga, I never saw that possible. So obviously they saw the progression, you know, they saw the future, let's say it like that, in my case, and they realized my future was not in the Himalayan mountains, which was very sad for me at the time.
Yeah.
But I'm you know, I'm if this is what I'm doing, I'm gonna try to make the best of it, and I'm gonna try to stay happy regardless, you know. Like you know, it might not be to my liking, but you know, my guru used to say, do asanas, do the hardest asanas that you hate like you love them the most. So I kind of have that mindset about this Maya delusional world. Like, I don't like this situation, but I'm gonna enjoy it as much as I can, you know. So it dissolves the the pain of it.
Yeah.
You know, if you have that kind of perspective. So I'm enjoying the ride wherever it takes me. So you know, glad to be here on Vedagurudev Soul Talks live from a Thailand beach.
Yeah.
If life feels like too much, like you're barely holding it together, you are not alone. I was there too, until I found Kriya Yoga and made it my daily reset and my spiritual anchor. If you're seeking that kind of lifeline, start with the free school at freekriyayogamasterclass.com or book a free call at kriyayogamasterclass.com. If this video resonates with you, drop a comment, click like, and don't forget to subscribe for more Kriya Yoga daily videos. And click this video right here.